E3 is in full swing, there's so many announcements, but as I cover mostly early access and independent games, I will not be going through some of the big blockbuster stuff, only really what games I feel like I'm going to be showing mostly on my channel. Of course, the biggest news that's come out in the last hour is that PUBG is exclusively launched on Xbox One. But before we get right into it, don't panic, don't worry, it will be coming to PS4, and this is why. So in the top corner here you can see the latest trailer for the Xbox One exclusive console launch. It's been scheduled for late 2017. The full game won't be actually out until 2018. Now this is a massive delay compared to what the publishers and developers actually set out and said they were going to do. They promised the game would be out within 6 months of early access. They exclusively kept on saying they did not want it to be one of them games like H1Z1 that stayed in early access for a long period of time. So it looks like they have kind of gone back on that promise. But we can understand that if the development takes longer, they need to do more work on it, or they want to improve it, that's okay. For me anyway, to see that PUBG game come out within 9 to 10 months is a big achievement. So if it comes out in February 2018, even if it's a year, I'm okay with that as long as the development's there to improve the frame rate and make sure it's a stable game. Next, they said they had a version of it running on Xbox at the moment, so this made everyone assume it would be coming earlier, and they did say they were looking to get it out in September time. That's when the full release of the game was meant to be coming, but now the full release has been pushed back. It obviously means you're not going to get it on Xbox Early Access in September. It's going to be coming around November, December time, I would imagine. Fingers crossed guys, it may come a little bit earlier than that, but all we know for definite, the official line is that fall 2017 Xbox launch exclusive, and this is where we come back to the PlayStation 4 news. You are going to get the game, but just like a lot of other games like Rise of the Tomb Raider, Xbox will have the launch because they have an early access program. Obviously PlayStation do not have an early access program, so they can't launch it on that system. So that might explain why they've decided to actually launch it. Now I've gone through various news sites, I've looked up at least 20 of them in the last 40 minutes, and they all pretty much conclude it is a launch exclusive for Xbox One. Now the creator of Battlegrounds did come out and initially said exclusive to console, but across all the actual trailer of the actual Twitch presentation of the Xbox conference, it did say console launch. So that is why it is going to be coming to the PlayStation 4. There's absolutely no word on exactly when it will come to PlayStation 4, but I'm hoping and assuming it will be when the full game launches on PC and Xbox when it comes out of early access in 2018. So with the Xbox Scorpio, renamed Xbox X, coming out in November, they are going to be offering a 4K update to PUBG, as well as some other graphical improvements exclusively for it on that console. So when you look at it like that, that could point to the actual PUBG game coming in early access before November, because they said they will update it. So hopefully it means it's going to be running, maybe like I said, fingers crossed it will come September, but I don't think we'll see it until just before the actual Xbox One S, X, whatever it's called, comes out. Again, the reason being Xbox and Microsoft want to show off as many 4K games as possible on their Xbox X. So if they can do it on PUBG, it's an absolute bonus for them. So definitely they will have it before then. So it's not going to be too much longer. I know it's been, it might seem like a while already, but the game did only come out a few months ago. So for it to come onto console within 4 or 5 months was always a big ask. But they do have an extraordinary amount of money behind them now, so there's no reason why there should be any delays or any problems like H1Z1 had, or any of them other Battle Royale games. And just to dispel some people that are probably going to put in the comments and say that the actual creator said exclusive. He said exclusive to Xbox in 2017. That doesn't mean exclusive forever, that just means that it will be only on Xbox in 2017. Obviously it will be coming to PS4. There was absolutely no sense in only having it as an Xbox exclusive. PS4 outsells the Xbox by 3 to 1, maybe even more now. So there's an absolutely stupid business decision if they do not release it on the PlayStation 4, especially with how popular it's been. So while I know lots of you PS4 owners are going to be bummed out and pissed off, the fact is it's down to PlayStation that these delays keep happening with these games, because they will not set up a proper early access program. They will only maybe do like a really extravagant expensive deal with games like Ark and Wildcard to actually release something early access. So we've got to try and put some pressure on PlayStation, or find out when they're going to actually start opening up the market so that we can get the same early access games on Xbox One as same on PS4. In the next few months, they're going to be working on server stability on the PC version, and obviously that's going to transfer to any ports that they're going to be doing. They're also really looking into the replay system so that you can watch the whole match from different points of view and angles, not just the players, and also commentary added to it. So they are making moves to make it an esports. Now initially, in an interview that I saw the creator give a little while ago, a couple of weeks ago, he said that wasn't their priority. It seems to have changed quite rapidly. They want to get the game finished, that's what he said. They wanted to get it up and running and really concentrated before they thought of making it more accessible to esports. But clearly the fan base really want it to be upped so that it's got the same sort of status as all the other esports games. So it does look like that's going to be hyped up a little bit quicker. I'm going to see some more action in terms of making it more of an esports competitive game. So what do you guys think about that? PS4 owners, are you bothered? Are you content to wait and just hope that it comes out when it does launch officially next year? Or Xbox owners, what do you think about it? Are you going to be buying the Xbox X just to get PUBG going 4K? Or would you be happy with it on the normal Xbox S or the normal Xbox? So to recap, it's coming to Xbox One Early Access exclusively for 2017. It's most likely going to be before November, but probably not much earlier. It will be coming with a 4K update when the Xbox X launches in November. It will be coming to PlayStation 4, but not until the full game launches because of PlayStation's policy on early access games. The 4K update looks like it's exclusive to Xbox One, but I'm sure it will look fine on the PS4 Pro as well. PUBG is the #1 streaming game at the moment. It has been in the top 3 since it launched. It is a fantastic achievement for such an actual early access game to sell that many copies and be so popular. I really do believe it is coming to PlayStation, and everything that tells me from everything that's been reported, it is only an exclusive launch, not exclusively just for Xbox. So whatever way it comes out, I'll be on it. I love PUBG. I haven't been playing as much of it lately because I find it hard to stream and play on PC at the same time, and people don't generally like the videos. It is definitely more of a streaming game, so I will be getting more into the streaming once I upgrade my graphics card. I am JADEPG. For all the PUBG news, as well as loads of new game news about early access games in the next few days, make sure you got notifications turned on, and I'll give you as much information about some of the games you've not heard about. See you later.